I know you often get a lot of response after the segments air, back with calls, and it's really funny because I was in my glove compartment the other day, and I came across the flyer that you'd had as to what happens during what you need to know right after something might have happened with your vehicle, that you were in a car accident. You got hundreds of calls looking for those too, didn't you?
Yeah, and they're still available. So those are the glove box post-accident kits that you fill in. If you go on our Facebook page or askbrenda.ca, you can order that for free. Lots of people did, but we do still have some.
Okay. It was a very smart idea, and it was in there. And I know once you kind of get through the checklist, the next thing is to be able to make that call. And so you were talking about how people ponder for maybe months at a time as to whether they should even make the call or get in. And you were saying these free consultations are critical. And so what exactly, you want to mention kind of how those break themselves down?
All right, so if you call our office for a free consultation, you'll go through sort of a checklist with our intake person. She'll ask you a bunch of questions. You'll find them very intrusive, but that's just how we are. We'll ask you all kinds of questions, and then she instinctively knows if it's worth it for you to come in, and she'll let you know. She'll book you in if it is, and most of the time it is. And you come into our office, or we can come to you. We often go to people's houses if they're injured or elderly or can't drive or whatever, including in the outskirts. So we go to Pembroke, Renfrew, all of those places. Or we'll go to the hospital. And we will meet with you. You'll meet with a lawyer. Often it's me or our associates or Richard who's been on. And we will ask you about what happened. We'll talk in detail about sort of the cars, if there were cars involved, or the location of the accident. We'll ask you about your injuries. We'll ask you about what treatment you've had. We'll ask you about your dealings with the insurance company so far and what you've said and what statements you've signed and given. If you have the police report, we'll go over that with you. There's all kinds of codes on the police report that people don't realize, so we can go through those with you and let you know what the police really said in code that you didn't see. And give general advice about, yes, this is a viable case. We usually can't, people are disappointed that we can't say how much they're going to get.
I know, it's one question they always ask.
Oh, they always ask. Now most people who've read our website know that we're not going to tell them that. And it's not because we like suspense. It's not about suspense. It's that there are so many variables, especially if you come in, as you should, shortly after the accident. It's really difficult to predict. Are you going back to work or are you not? Are you going to be able to work full-time or are you not? Are you going to have to change careers? There's all kinds of different variables that affect how much your case is worth. So
interesting information. You need to be able to make that initial call, and so all of the information is listed there, www.askbrenda.ca. The number is 613-233-4529. I know the phones usually ring with people not necessarily speaking to you on live on the air, but getting those questions in. And you can find the information as to where they're located at 1443 Woodruff Avenue.